Hey fan bros, Jamie Righetti here. I'm here with Mathieu, one of the producers of Dead by Daylight. It's a horror PC game. We're really excited to talk to you about it. I know you have some really cool stuff coming up, so tell us first about Dead by Daylight, what this game is, and
For those who don't know, it's a PC game. It's on Steam. It's multiplayer, asymmetrical, 4 versus 1, 4 survivors trying to escape from a nightmarish world, and 1 player playing a killer trying to whack them over the head, put them on meat hooks, and let them be sacrificed by bleeding out. Yeah.
That's kind of interesting because you never really get to play the killer.
There you go. So the idea was to create a super intense, anti-social multiplayer because people can't talk to each other. You're matched with strangers. The idea being that whenever you go into the game, you don't know who you're going to face. You don't know what powers are going to be used against you. You don't know where you're going. The maps are procedurally generated in different environments. So you always have that sense of uncertainty and not being sure exactly what you're up against.
Yeah. So I mean, like, not knowing, you can't talk to each other. That kind of makes it difficult, not knowing the area. But the killers change as well, correct?
Very much so. So the survivors are in third person, the killers are in first person. We have right now, we launched with 3 killers. We have this gentleman here, the Trapper, who places bear traps throughout the level. The Wraith is another character who can actually go invisible and sneak up on people. Then we have the Hillbilly, who has a big chainsaw. He can run super fast and sprint. Our last DLC that came out a few months ago is The Last Breath. It featured the Nurse, who can blink and teleport through walls. And now, 2 days ago, we actually just announced that the next chapter will be for Halloween, and it will feature Halloween. So we have Michael Myers in the game as a killer with his own set of powers. We also have Laurie Strode as a survivor, who's the ultimate last girl who makes it out alive. And then we'll have a new environment, which is the suburbs with the Myers house and all these things.
So Scream Bros listeners out there, you gotta check this out. If you love Halloween, you get everything.
There you go.
It's kind of awesome. So you guys are in Steam right now. Is there any plans to go to console?
Very much so. I mean, the idea was we were going to release on Steam. It was a small-ish project, so it was a $20 game on Steam. And if it was successful enough, if it was enough interest, we would consider doing consoles. I think that we have very obviously achieved enough of mass appeal right now that consoles seem like a good idea, so we'll be looking at that, yeah.
Awesome. Well, it sounds really awesome. I'm really excited to check it out. We'll give you guys a trailer so you can check it out, and you can find it on Steam. Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
My pleasure.
Cool. Thanks.